All right, I haven't heard about this. It's just come out today. Just came out today. All right, let's see. Joe Rogan addresses his repeated use of the N word on viral clip. Yeah, okay. Joe Rogan has responded to a resurfaced clip of him using the N word almost 2 dozen times while hosting his wildly popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. Calling the clip the most regretful and shameful thing I've ever had to talk about publicly, Rogan 54 insisted the video consisted of out of context snippets from 12 years of conversations on the show. It looks fucking horrible, even to me. He continued, I know to most people there is no context where a white person is ever allowed to say that word, never mind publicly on a podcast, and I agree with that now. I haven't said it in years. But you didn't feel that way before, Joe. You
No,
didn't feel that way before.
no, I don't think a lot of people did either.
He then admits to using the word in the past, but claims it would only be within the context of the conversation. Instead of saying the N word, I would just say the word. I thought as long as it was within context, people would understand what I was doing. Grammy-winning singer India Ari shared the now viral clip of Rogan Thursday on Instagram while explaining her reasons for removing her music from Spotify, citing Rogan's language around race and a $100 million deal that she believes was built on the backs of musicians. While acknowledging that the social media footage can be doctored and or taken out of context, Ari, 46, argued that the stand-up and UFC enthusiast shouldn't even be uttering the word. Don't even say it under any context. Don't say it. That's where I stand. I've always stood there.
Eh.
Rogan claims, however, that he would be. Rogan claims, however, that he would often be discussing comics of yesteryear who used the word or quoting bits from acts like Lenny Bruce or Paul Mooney. He went on to explain his fascination with the word and the fact that one race isn't allowed to use it while another can use it in countless ways. It is a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use, he continued. I never use it to be racist because I'm not racist, but whenever you're in a situation where you have to say I'm not racist, you fucked up, and I clearly have fucked up.
Eh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The podcaster went on to address the clip of him referring to the black neighborhood as Planet of the Apes after getting dropped off to see the movie with friends in Philadelphia.
No,
God damn.
no.
I was trying to make the story entertaining, Rogan claimed. I did not, nor did I ever say that black people are apes, but it sure fucking sounds. Bro, that's what you just said.
Oh, I didn't say that, but it sure sounded like it. I
It
mean,
wasn't a racist story, but it sounded terrible. Rogan has been in the spotlight following Neil Young's decision to remove his music from Spotify due to Rogan's COVID misinformation and anti-vaccine statements.
oh boy.
That's the thing. I used to like Joe Rogan. I really did. I still watch UFC. I still watch the UFC every once in a while.
I,
I don't pay for UFC fights. I pirate the shit out of them because fuck Dana White.
yeah.
Allegedly. I allegedly pirate stuff.
Whatever. You're safe here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I can understand things being taken out of context and stuff like that, and compiling them makes it pretty outrageous. And if he if he really was just like saying the word like it would be in a quote or something, that's kind of on the I'm on the fence.
I'm not offended if you're quoting someone else. Okay, like you said, if he's talking about Richard Pryor and some of his bits, Richard Pryor used that word all the time.
Right.
But that's Richard Pryor's word to use. I wouldn't expect Joe Rogan to use it in his stand-up, and I wouldn't expect him to use it in regular vernacular.
No.
If you're quoting an instance of another story, then I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I would have to, you know what I mean?
Right.
But other than that, no, you should never use that fucking word.
No, at least...
even then, if I'm telling a story like Richard Pryor, where he said, blah, 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 I wouldn't say the word.
No.
That's me.
No. Not in today's world. Not in any world, really.
A squared. Yeah. That's where I was going. A squared. I just, that's kind of how I feel. I agree with you there. That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, it's not necessary. Is it in Huck Finn though?
Oh, it's in Huck Finn. Yeah.
Is that necessary? What do we do then?
He calls him N-word Jim.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess talking about it, you don't have to say it, but in context, when you read it, you would have to be prepared for that. Language is weird. Language is weird. But no, no. He basically says, no, that's not what I said, but that's what it sounds like. So, what the fuck, man?
I was trying. This is the quote that confuses me. Go back down right there. Right here. The podcaster went on to address a clip of him referring to a black neighborhood as Planet of the Apes after being dropped off to see the movie with friends in Philadelphia. I was trying to make the story entertaining, he claimed. I did not, nor did I ever say that black people are apes, but it sure sounded like that. Well, gee, when you compare a black neighborhood to a movie called Planet of the Apes, what the fuck are you saying then?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a bad one. You're fucked. You're fucked, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, that's not, yeah, mm-hmm.
People are already mad at you, and then this comes out. It's fucking. He's gonna go
Well,
down that path.
you're right, but this does say, but I will also say this: it does seem like that anytime somebody does something that draws ire these days, everything comes out the woodworks about them that they've ever done.
Oh yeah, that's why I continually go back and delete shit.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
no video, you can't prove it happened.
I don't have a great like I don't know. I have an okay record, but I'm sure there's somewhere out there I've let slip the wrong word.
Oh, I know I have.
It's
I'm not proud of it. And I was in a completely different mindset at that point in time as far as my personal well-being goes.
yeah.
You know,
Oh, and awareness of everything else and
yeah, and yeah, total awareness. Yeah, completely.
you know. But what are you gonna do? You got to move forward and do better, which I think he will do. I think he will do.
I think he will. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a lot of pressure that comes along with $100 million deal. You have to live up to expectations,
Yeah.
and I think that's what he's trying to do. I'm not excusing his behavior by any means. Never will.
You don't think he will A squared? I don't know.
I mean, he hasn't shown. Well, she and I kind of talked about this the other day.
Even before all this junk, you've hated his direction. Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
he's been consistently
really has.
platforming, not okay ideas.
Yeah. And we talked about this the other day that, you know what, if you're going to have people on your show, you use the adage, I'm just asking questions and people are just coming on and giving opinions. Yet you continually have anti-vaxxers and you continually have people with the ivermectin mindset on your show. Why not bring on scientists? Why not bring on doctors? Why not bring on other people that counter viewpoints that you agree with? He used to do that, but he doesn't anymore.
No, well, I think he got lazy and he got into the money and he got dropped from Sirius, right? And then he got picked up by Spotify or whatever. And
oh well, no, Spotify
YouTube
offered him $100 million deal.
Ah, yeah, okay. So then, yeah, so you start to get lax at that point, and then you start confirming your own biases and shit on air, and then people eat it up. I mean,
yeah, you get into that hurricane of anything you say gets confirmed by the people that like you, and it makes you happy, so you do it more.
Now, and I don't know if this is more of a demarcation of my own progress as a human being, or if this is just what's happened. This is just what happens to people in media. Like, I remember a time when Alex Jones produced entertaining, informative, and not fucked up content.
I don't. I did
You
not.
don't.
The first thing I ever learned about Alex Jones was he's turning the freaking frogs gay.
Oh, dude, years before that, it was InfoWars was actually kind of cool. It went downhill after a certain point when he started selling everything.
That bone broth crap that he refused to drink.
The male vitality, whatever the fuck that shit is. I feel like that's what's happening to Joe Rogan now, though. He's going down that rabbit hole. And he's
hope the money's worth it, bro.
And
the money's worth it.
Yeah, he's getting sucked into that character that's made him all this money, and then he's gonna become that character, and then it's just gonna go off the fucking rails.
Yeah. On another note, somebody should really tell him not to wear a black fucking turtleneck with that big ass bald head and that dark background.
Yeah, he
just looks like a disembodied head.
He looks like Andros from fucking Star Fox.
Yes, he does. Joe, ask a woman. They won't let you make that mistake, my friend. Ask a woman.
Oh God. Yeah, that's bad. Poor, not even poor Joe. You know what?
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't fuck. Dude, $100 million. He'll be okay.
I think he'll be all right. Yeah, as long as he spends it smart. Fucking idiots.